Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm your host, John Wick. No, I'm joking. I'm, um, I'm not those things. Um, Shooting my burner, but like I promised, I'm gonna bring my new burner tent. If you can see, it's about I'm about five. I'm 5'10", so this is probably about 5'7", 5'8". I imagine you put it on something high, you can make it put a little bit more inches. But it looks pretty good. This is the inside thing, the different numbers. It's like a pocket holder for things. So um, it looks sturdy. Um, Everybody think that it looks like a tent that you can live in. So um, I guess I'm full-fledged on the burner stuff. So um, I had a subscriber ask me, is it worth 120? May not be worth 120. Everybody always say with burner, it's never worth the price that it really is. And I think most people are right. It's a sweet spot in the middle. Maybe not worth 120, maybe worth 89, something like that. But you know, that's the price you pay. But wherever, regardless of people conversation, and wherever people have talk about, well, burning this, burning that, burning is selling out, folks. Their products are selling out for a company being be in production for just about 3 years or 4 years, and their stuff are selling means they're doing something right. I'm not saying they're perfect. There's better products, but if you're a tinkerer, you can always find better. You can find better car if you a tinkerer. You can pull parts of that and make the ultimate car because something's always come from something. But who got time? So for me, I just like pick up and go and not do a whole lot of tinkering because my time is very, very, very precious and I don't have a lot of it. So, but let's test out this Burner XL and you know and you'll be able to prepare to defend. You know, I like saying that because I was watching a hot take podcast. And one thing I will say, everybody talk about gun this, gun that, gun. Listen, there ain't nothing wrong with having a gun, but if you have another option, carry that too. You know, carry burn on the right, gun on the left. If if they for some reason can walk away from 7, 8 shots of pepper ball or whatever, then by all means, you're gonna have to shoot. If anybody who got that type of tolerance, pain tolerance, you use what you got too. But having an option is a good thing. And let's be honest, who's having that good fella gunshot play on their day to day? I don't. You know, I know some places you need it, but most people, they just trying to get what they need from you and be gone. They ain't trying to have a gunfight with you unless they personally, you know, have something against you. But usually less lethal burner or just a gun, because most people bring out their guns. But you know, the average person don't use it. They just hope that they'll scare them. But you know, who knows? Sometimes a burner will be the best spot if you can get headshots, but sometimes you need the real thing, and that's just depending on what's your level of what you feel. Um, if I could take them down successfully with something and to live to tell about it and not be able to spend get a loan from the bank to pay for the lawyer, you cannot forget You start shooting with real guns, you got real consequences with real money and real lawyers. And them lawyers will eat you up. It's no joke. If you if if you feel helpless like a child before, wait till an attorney and you start going to the court system. You'll feel very helpless. But anyway, let's shoot. Okay, let's do another load. Okay. I think I may have a little bit left. Well, while I'm loading my last thing, I will say it does bounce off of the pockets, and there is a little pocket. So if you don't do anything else, it'll give you target practice for you to get a real placement of shoulder, face, groin, chest. It'll give you a better aim. If you don't believe in nothing about less lethal, it'll at least give you target practice of where to shoot properly in more height. And you can take this tent a little bit wherever you want to go. You can fold it and take it to your garage, or fold it, take it to the backyard. So now that I do like. So I'm gonna try this last round and go from there. And I'm out. Normally in the video, I'll take you and say, oh, this is where the shots is. But anyway, I don't know what it is. I don't care how I reload or I carefully take out, I always shoot one purple ball by accident. And I take all my projectiles out and make sure I don't have any one. But one of these days it's going to break and I'm going to be in trouble for a little bit. But anyway, if you look, there's pockets. If anything, it let me practice being a little bit better. Now this did came off. It's like a little twisty thing. So if you tie that properly, it'll stay up there. So that's kind of cool. And you can shoot in the arms. It doesn't. If it doesn't go in here, it will bounce off and go into like your garage. So it's not like unless you have some distance. I imagine if you shoot from a distance, like you shooting maybe 2 car length, it'll probably stay bounced in. But I'm shooting maybe 1 car length, so it's bouncing off and going to, but it does collect a few balls, so that's kind of cool. But so far, so good. I like it. It takes a little bit of space, but once again, you can fold it. But I don't really have anything major in my garage. But yeah, let me see. Yeah. So if anything, if there's not if you have one thing about byrna is you can practice soft targets in your garage, which you can wash the projectiles off and save them for another day. If that alone, a byrna is or a less lethal is worth it because you can get real time practice and real time repetition and put in time versus you can go to a gun. Now, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with gun, but the ammo's a little expensive. Then you got to pay. Then you got to go to a shooting range and go through all their procedures versus a less lethal, you just pick up and go and shoot. And you don't got any warden unless you live in an apartment complex, but I live in a house. So it gives you the ability to shoot and practice and get a little bit better. And then another thing, you have the option of a byrna or less lethal to practice with and to use as an option. If the little lady coming at you with a walker, you probably want to use the byrna. But if you have Mike Tyson charging at you with his gloves on, and this is 1988 Mike Tyson, then you may want to have a byrna plus a gun plus some running shoes. You have to you gotta utilize what the thread is. Most threads are not like, oh my God, they in choppers in the back of motorcycles, and they put hit by Griselda Blanco, the cocaine godmother. We're not doing that. We're just doing simple, hey, leave me alone. I'm just going on my way. And then you have an option so you can get away. And then if you have a real gun, you can use that too. But use the less lethal first and then use a gun, Or use the less lethal and pepper ball it to death and get away. You have options. That's the thing. I think a lot of times the gun community is like, well, I wouldn't waste my time with a byrna, I real gun. Yeah, but a lot of times if you shooting and you shoot somebody, and you may shoot the next person next to him by accident just because you nervous and you just spraying your hands. You have an option. You have an option for them to that's not life threatening. I'd much rather take a pepper ball than take a bullet. You know what I'm saying? Um, so, it's an option. But so far, the tent feels good. I'm going to keep shooting, and I'm going to tell you how reliable. Now, Byrna says that this is replaceable, that they'll eventually have fun targets like zombies and stuff like that. So, now that's kind of cool. It's just like has a Velcro at the bottom. So far so good. I like it. Maybe 120, but I'll pay it. But it's sold out. You can't get it right now from Byrna. This is all I ever wanted, is just to have an option to shoot in the comfort of my own home. What would be nice, we have a soft target shooting range in different cities, and some cities do, but in my state of Kansas don't. So I got to use for what I got. So, and this is a very good tent party, for me to shoot. So, all right. Hope that the review is something you want to get. All right. Have a good one.